Okay, I'm back with another video because I'm lazy as fuck to do a gaming video right now. So I'm just going to say Happy Easter, everybody, and hope you have a safe day. But also, that's not the end of the video because I'll be cheap as fuck. And you know me, I don't like cheap as fuck videos that much, or try not to. And I'm kind of wheezing a little bit. I'm a little bit sick this morning, but I thought I could get a video out there. It's been ever since Thursday night, I think, ever since I've uploaded my last video. And my channel art says daily content, and I haven't been keeping up with that. So, I thought maybe I just get a video out there. And you know I love video games, so it got to be a video that I talk about video games at some point. I sound sleepy as fuck. I woke up at 6 because my dogs kept hollering, but anyway. This video, I guess we're going to talk about Infinite Warfare, and I talked to my best friend last night about this. I'm not going to be disrespectful and use their name unless I ask her something. But she doesn't like when I talk about video games that much, but I do it anyway. Infinite Warfare 2019, I almost say 2017. Fuck. I don't know how the game itself, I don't want to talk about the campaign, because the campaign is still dope as hell, and I think it has always been dope as hell, especially when you're like going up into space and shit, and it's Call of Duty, when it was futuristic and stuff. Which is as futuristic as I think Call of Duty will ever get, maybe, unless they figure out a new way, like in a year or two, to do. But I don't know how the multiplayer got worse. It was like basically reskin when it came out of Black Ops 3 multiplayer, just with different stuff in it. It took me, I'm not even joking about this, it took me about, I played last night on multiplayer. It took me about 5 minutes just to find a match, but it is a 2016 game. But even, I went back and played like Ghost from 2013 on the Xbox One. That took me about a minute to find a match. This one took me about 5 minutes to find a match. I can stay in the 1 minute, but 5 minutes, that shows you how people are not buying the game still. Even though you can buy it for like 15, 20 bucks now at GameStop or something. Even with that price, people are still not going out and buying it and just playing it. Or they did go out and buy it, but they're not playing it as much. But there is like Black Ops 4 that you can play. Or even World War II. And I went back and played World War II also. It took me about 30 seconds to find a match in that. Black Ops 4, of course, took me only like 10 seconds. But I just thought that Infinite Warfare would be like only 2 minutes at least. And then I get a match. Nope. But the zombies took me about 3 minutes to find a match. I'm just wondering how the servers got way worse than what they were in the beginning. Because when I bought the game when it first came out, it took me about 3 minutes to find a match. And I know you're going to be like, oh, George, quit bullshitting. No, it's actually true. I remember because I was sitting there when it first came out, hyped as hell. Not even starting the campaign yet, because I always play the campaign when it comes out. On Call of Duty. It took about 4 minutes in the beginning. The first day it dropped, and I got like pissed as hell. I still have my Legacy Edition copy down there. And to tell you the truth, I just bought it for like Modern Warfare Remastered when you couldn't buy it separately for consoles. But I guess like in 2017 they were like fuck it and just released it separately because fans were ranting. Well, that's all for Infinite Warfare right now. It's trash. Don't buy it. Of course, I don't know why you would buy it when there's like Black Ops 4 or something where you can go play Ghost or Black Ops 3. Alright, now let's talk about Battlefield 5 in a way. Alright, so, the game's not trash. And I would rate it a 6 out of 10. Because some of the stuff is trash. I need shave. Some of the stuff is trash in the game. But you can overlook it. Like, I thought there would be an M1 Garand in there, if I'm saying that right. Because that gun was in World War II. And it was in Call of Duty World War II. But I was just like, why isn't this gun in a World War II game? And most of the time it is. Like, it was not a World War II game. I haven't played that. An M1 Garand was it in the game. And sometimes it's basically it's a reskin of Black Ops 1. I mean, not Black Ops 1. That's Call of Duty. Battlefield 1. But with just some World War II guns thrown in the mix. And some of the guns ain't even World War II guns. Some of them are like, I guess, Battlefield 1. I mean, World War I guns. And some of them, I guess, didn't even existed. Which is fine, but I thought there would be more of a, not futuristic, realistic with their shit. Like, if I'm making a game, which probably never happened, but if I did make a game like that, I would try to be, I just thought I would try to be realistic as possible. Try to use realistic gun sounds, try to, make sure I get all the guns right, like the M1 Garand and the Lee Enfield, I think I'm pronouncing that, which is in the game, and that is a World War II gun, a World War II sniper rifle. But that gun, like, sucks as hell. Like, I did get one sniper kill with it, 2 sniper kills with it, my bad. And I just had to be done with the support class. I couldn't take it. And the medic class is trash. I know I'm triggering, like, a lot of Battlefield fanboys here, but I'm kind of in the mix between Call of Duty and Battlefield. Like, I'll play both games, but both games are the same as me, only I think Battlefield should be more realistic than Call of Duty. And it's kind of bad when Black Ops 4, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. It's kind of better, in a way, than Battlefield 5, just by an inch. Because at least when they do their weapons, you don't have to be realistic, almost. Because that game is set between Black Ops 2 and 3. And yes, I did my research. And those guns ain't really here at all. So they didn't have to worry about making sure the guns are realistic and the recoil is good and everything. No, they just had to give us some weapons. But Battlefield 5, you would think they would be futuristic. And you know what? There's not even war stories. There's like 4 war stories. And one more, shit. And there's not even an American side war story like you think there would be. There's a German war story. There's a resistance war story, I believe. There's a French war story. And there's an introduction. And then some dude that I guess robbed a bank 3 times. I don't know what his side of the story is. I know you're fighting like a lot of Germans. But there's not an American war story. Or a Japanese war story, and those 2 were, like, Japanese was good. Like, that was one of the important sides of the Axis powers, and then you got Americans, which was a good side of the Allied powers. And yes, I do know my history, because I'm good at history. Just like, I'm glad they included a German war story in there. which was which was an even more important part of the Axis powers. But even on release, they're like, "Oh, coming soon." Like you're supposed to already have the full game finished and released, not with the practice range coming soon, and Tides of War coming soon, and the Final War story coming soon. And it seems like they lack content and the multiplayer side of things almost, and especially in the campaign. Campaign's only 4 hours long, so if you buy this, don't jump into multiplayer yet. If you want some extra achievements, if you're an achievement hunter like me, just go ahead and purchase the game, beat the war stories. It will only take you 4 hours, I promise. I'm not bullshitting you on that. 4 hours. And then you can jump right into the multiplayer and play Conquest. And there's only 9 maps, but the maps, I guess they're releasing with updates, and they come out for free. But the microtransactions are killing the game, which, you can play the game without buying microtransactions and stuff, but still, it's just like bullshit how they're ripping us off like that. But anyway, that's my video today. We talked about Infinite Warfare, Battlefield 5, and happy Easter, everybody. This is my video for right now. If I decide to do a gaming YouTube video before I go to my dad's, like about 3 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon, then I definitely will make that and upload it. It'll probably be either Granny, because that bitch is hunting me hardcore, or Life After, or even Elder Scrolls Blades Part 4. So we can get past all the killings, Goblin slaying, and do everything we need to do to complete the next quest. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a safe day. Peace.